Welcome to the Youthful Kitchen Cultivators by the Meal Prep Artists. Hey everybody, it's summertime. I hope you are all enjoying it as much as I am. Hey everybody, today we are going to be making some garden harvest soup. It is just delicious and so easy. All you need is your favorite things out of the garden. Let's go. If this is your first time joining us, let me tell you my why. I have always loved working in the food industry as a server, bartender in the restaurant business. Growing up on a large farm in the Midwest has given me inspiration to help others learn how to eat wisely and how to spend their money sensibly on food. We also use ingredients that are very inexpensive, and most of the time you have them right in your cupboard. I find it most important to teach the youth how to grow their own food and bring it straight from the garden right to the table. Join us on our video podcast as we learn to make healthier choices with our food and be able to make food that is delicious in such little time. Who's ready for the ingredients? All right, let's get them down. So here's what I used. You can add whatever you want. Tomatoes, onions, bell peppers of all colors, and I use some green onions, use some chives, use garlic, literally any kind of vegetable. I'm trying to think of more just to throw in there because it's so delicious. Oh, I did throw a couple fresh radishes in too. So go grab all your garden veggies that you enjoy and clean them up, get them ready to go. Now that you have all your veggies and spices, grab your Instapot or your slow cooker. I used my homemade veggie broth. You can use chicken broth, veggie broth, beef broth, whatever you want for your broth. But make sure you have enough broth in there that it gets to the top of your veggies, and you want to soften them in your slow cooker. This will make it so much easier when it comes time to blend them all up with your immersion blender. If you do not have an immersion blender, you can use a high-powered blender, but I recommend getting an immersion blender. If you need to find one, I have one in my tree link in the show notes. Now, after an hour or 4, however long you leave your veggies slow cooking, go ahead and remove them from the broth, but do keep the broth. I like to add a nice hefty spoonful of sour cream to mine to make it a creamier looking soup. You don't have to do that, but you sure can. On that note, you can add the sour cream in with the veggies while you slow cook, or you can do it after. Either is fine. If you notice in my video, I use a lot of Boursin cheese. That is something that I also add to my soups. It is the best cheese ever. Put all the ingredients, including some of your broth, into the blender or into a container for your immersion blender. Get it blended up. Get that sourdough bread toasted, and I added a basil butter onto mine. This soup is delicious. Now, some of the sauces that I used were sriracha sauce, and it's kind of a sriracha mayo sauce, or you can just use plain sriracha sauce. Either one is amazing. You can find my podcast on all podcast platforms. Check out all the links available in the podcast notes. Join us next week where I will be making our amazing panini BLT. You can't and don't want to miss out on that. Before I go, I want to say thank you so much to everybody. Season 2 here has just exploded on podcasts for me, all because of great listeners like you. Keep listening and sharing with all your friends, all your family. Thank you. For any questions or advertisements, please send us a text in the show note link. Bye friends, see you next week.